Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize to the two or three of you that are actually following this series. I haven't posted in a while. There were some personal issues that needed to be taken care of, but that's should be okay, and we're back now. At least I hope so. So I'm gonna try to maybe get my buffer built back up so that I can be able to post everything for a couple weeks without necessarily having to do recordings constantly. I had one for a while there,
Where Minsk
and then
goes,
it sort
evil
of
stands aside.
ran out, and I wasn't able to get it refilled fast enough. If you remember, we were just working our way through Nalia's keep here. We had managed to beat the Yuan Ti down here in this room, who was that fairly tough fight. And so now the next goal is to sort of make our way through, and yeah, we gotta continue our way through basically. So there were a couple doors in here that we couldn't open before. We might be able to do that now, but I'm not sure. But let's find out here. Like maybe this one. Alright, come on, come on. Hurry up, you people, hurry up. You always go the wrong freaking way. There, alright. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so let's open this.
Do not disturb my duties.
Hold! How did you get in here? Who are you? I could ask you the same question. I am Baldur. I have been hired by Nalia to clear out this keep of its invaders. Yeah, that's it. Oh, thank the gods. You cannot believe how relieved I am to see you then. Not only have I been barricaded in here fighting against trolls, but you cannot believe the audacity of this woman. The Lady Delcia is the Lord's sister, and she is a trial, to say the least. I have been tempted to strangle her myself more than a dozen times. Sounds like a typical noble to me, doesn't it? I suggest you speak to the Lady Delcia further. She will decide what to do, I suppose. And it will be the first break I've had from her in days. I kinda like this guard.
Oh, 'tis like a nightmare. Yet more hooligans tracking their filth through the halls.
I told your commander you'll get no more than condemnation marching into a home like this. Yeah, shut your mouth. Yeah, please keep quiet, my lady. There are those about that would do us harm. You are at my mercy. This is a fine home. I will enjoy taking its treasures. Yeah, I have come on behalf of your daughter. I fear your attempt at eloquence masks a simple mind. No doubt you refer to Nalia, my niece. She might seek your company. That is my constant fear. Yeah, I'm not really that interested in her company, depending on what exactly she means by that. But, I should not like to see her die of some virulent contagion after coddling peasantry like yourself. Not that she listens to me, as your presence here illustrates. Yeah. Haha. Do not speak to us as if we are all peasants, dear woman. I am Anomin Delrin, son of Lord Kerr, and I am not to be treated as dirt by a woman I have come to save. Nevertheless, your choice of companions shows dubious breeding. You should know the dictates of station, or perhaps you are dressed up peasantry, like so many. Wow, this woman... I can think of some things to call this woman that would be inappropriate in a PG-13 rated LP. Maybe if this was R rated, or whatever the equivalent is in other countries. Maybe that I'd be willing to speak my mind about what I think of this woman right now. Oh well. Those that beg cannot afford to be choosy, at least That is the phrase, as I have heard it. Shall we get to the business of our rescue? I assume that is what you are here for. Please do be quick about it. I am catching an alarming sniffle and could do with a warm fire. If I catch my death, I'll have the hide of the peasant in charge of the heat. How are you going to have the hide of the peasant in charge of the heat if you're dead? Just saying. Stupid woman. Yeah. I'm having second thoughts about affecting your release. Yeah, if it were not for the efforts of your servants, you would be dead even now. Yeah. It is their lot to serve, and it is my lot to be served by them. Typical noble. Those that did not strive to protect this place will be docked wages for their laziness. How about you be docked your own property for your arrogance? Be thankful you do not manage such creatures. They are impossible. What am I saying? You will never need to worry about that. Just don't have the blood for it. Yeah, I should take revenge for the common man. Yes, I think it is time for you to die. Yeah. Just as you would have it, milady, you are free to go. Yeah, just get out of my... I wish there was an option here where I could just say, just get out of my sight. But this will have to do. Well, nicely voiced for someone of dubious breeding. Perhaps, no. One must remember one's station. I will find Nalia. At least she stayed out of combat. And if you would, Lord Diarnis is still at the mercy of the beasts below. He is Nalia's father, and I believe they are trying to get him to reveal something about a cache of gold. Why are trolls interested in gold? Seriously? I never heard of that before. I doubt he will say his word. He's as soft as Nalia at times, but he does not lower himself to dealing with his lessers. Do rescue him, will you? It is your duty, I believe. Well, yes it is, but I wonder what such a woman would do if forced to live in poverty for once. Be the most noble woman of the gutters, I suppose. Some dirt would look good on her guilt, however. Yeah, alright, so now we've freed her. Even though I'm not really sure why, because that woman is a complete and utter... someone who probably would be better off just if I let her die. Isn't there another? Now, the question is, there's a way to get into this center room here, and I'm trying to remember what it actually is. There's a way to get through, basically, into up in here. And there's a guy up in there, too, that I want to see. The question is, though, how exactly I get through. I'm holding the tab key here to see if I can see anything, but no such luck. Unless maybe... Yeah, there's a door. Let's try going over and using this door right here and see what happens. Because, yeah, there's actually a guy in the center here who's